Croeso I Bysgota Cymru. Welcome to Fishing in Wales.
Hi guys, Charlie Corkrum here, and as you can see, we're here on the beautiful banks of the River Gwili. We're going to be fishing a large section of this river today, possibly about 1.25 miles, and as you can see the water does look lovely. The club that owns this river is Abergwili Angling Club. I'm proudly a part of, and a club that also has 2 different rivers as well as the Coffee and the Town. But at the moment we're going to be working this beautiful section of water, and we're going to see if we can get some trout. What I'm using is the Rapala CDE 55 minnow. Going to see if it works. There's a few minnows about in the river, and hopefully this will work. So let's see how we get on. We're going to work this beautiful pool and work our way back up to the car. A lovely section by here. As you can see, it starts at around about 6 inch and then tapers down to about 6 foot. So yeah, I've had a few follows already. The fish seem active. A lot of fish rising for the hatch. So hopefully I get stuck into a few fish soon. Just keep doing what I'm doing, working that main flow, and hopefully we'll bump into a few fish. Let's see what we've got here. Ideal spot up here, just under that tree you can see coming over. What I'm going to do is try and get the lure, let it work the drift. Beautiful. Okay, again. Oh, there's a few fish darting. I'm not quite sure. They're definitely here. Let's try that little bit of a deep water there. There is a snag there, so I don't want to let the lure drop too much. There we are. Fantastic. And what I like to do in these sort of areas is, you've got the main flow that's sweeping against the tree. You can see that little bit of slack water on the side. I like to work that slack and just bring the lure gradually into that main flow. So hopefully what is there eating or feeding will spot the lure. Ooh, you might have seen that. He came out for it. And all I'm doing, guys, keeping it simple, casting the lure in the main flow and letting the lure work the drift. Also keeping the tension on and retrieving the lure back to my feet. Covering as much area as I can in one simple cast. Come to a beautiful spot here. As you can see, there's a lot of fish rising, giving me that confidence before I even have a cast. With them overhanging trees, a little bit of depth in front of me, I'm hoping they're going to take the lure. So let's give it a few casts and let's see what happens. Perfect. Right under that tree. Lifting that rod tip up gradually so I got a little bit more control of the lure is always nice. And then I drop it down. You see it working lovely. Total control on the rod tip as well. So let's get under that tree again. I had a nice follow earlier. Beautiful. Nice spot there, right in front of me. Let's see if I can get that. Perfect. Ooh. Yeah, yeah. Ooh. They're here. Yeah. So the one I'm going to use is going to be this one. Okay, we've got a little bit of a brighter lure on this time, and we're going to see if it attracts any more brown trout. A couple of really nice follows up to the feet, a couple of turns, so hopefully this will create a strike. Let's give it a go. Nice cast, that's the one. Right in the pool. Again, straight in front of me. Always like that dark water. You always feel there's fish sitting around in that area. And if you know what I'm doing, I'm not really coming here, I'm not really doing the same cast. I'm mixing it up. Constantly mixing my casting up. Hitting spots here, hitting spots there, working the main flow. I can't see any fish, but you don't know where the fish are going to be. So you've got to keep working separate areas to have any luck. It's not just a one cast wonder and then move on to the next pool. You've got to really put the effort in to catching these wild brown trout. A small Gwili trout working that quick water, as you can see, beautifully marked. Only a little trout par, but that little change in the lure really did help. Fantastic. Here we are. And he's off. So we've worked a large section of the Gwili further upstream. Now what we're going to do is make our way back to the bridge, make our way down about half a mile and work a section further downstream. Presents a little bit more deeper water, but hopefully the fish will be present. So guys, here we are, we've made our way down to the Conf. A beautiful pool, just look at that. A well-known section that's produced salmon and sea trout, as well as the occasional bass. As well as that guys, as far as you can see all the way up, that is Foster's. Around the bend, we have Wanast, a beautiful section of water. And as well as that, guys, we haven't forgot about the coffee. We've got a beautiful section on the coffee, over a mile of water on that beautiful river for a price of £65. An absolute bargain. With this water, with the gwili and the coffee, you're going to have a fun day. So then, guys, here we are in the comp, working a few sections of the pool. Been further down, had a small little trout down there. What we're going to do now is work our way up the gwili, back to the car. It's around about 3/4 of a mile with some lovely, lovely spots, some quick water presented with some pools. So hopefully we'll bump into a few more brown trout. Tons of follows here. Nice one turning there. So guys, you're probably wondering what I'm using, and I'll be honest with you, it's a perfect setup for this river, ideal, and it's also a setup I use on a good few other rivers as well. We'll start with a rod. The Kuma Psycho Perch 6'3", 3 to 18 gram. Soft tip action, perfect rod for this size river. Enough tip action so if I catch a small trout par, I've got enough control in the tip. And if I catch something big, then I got enough backbone to guide it to the net. The reel itself is a Kuma ITX 1000, and of course the braid. The braid is Suffix X8, 8-pound mainline braid. And I don't know if you can see, I got a little double uni knot with around about 15 inches of Suffix leader Invisalign. Fantastic. Clip knot, and of course the Rapala Countdown Elite yellow belly shad. Not the biggest, but without doubt one of the prettiest. Here we are, guys, an absolute beautiful trout par. Check out them colours, piercing red spots, buttery belly. Hopefully see you back in a few years' time. A little bit of tension. Yes, we got him. Right. Let's see what we got here. So here we are, guys. First decent fish, and just check out the beautiful markings on this Gwili Wild Brown. Magic, absolutely beautiful. Let's get him back there. Here we are. Yet again, another beautiful trout par. Make sure they don't fall. Crazy numbers on these today. I've lost count, but always a great sign of an extremely clean river. Beautiful. this rod in. And just like that, that's what's great about them singles. No mess, no stress, hooks come out. As soon as you lose that tension. And another beautiful, beautiful trout par. Look at them colours. Perfect. Well, it's been a busy 40 minutes here, guys. Constant trout in this section. Maybe because it's quite dark, I'm not sure, but it's been really, really good. Let's get it in the net. Excellent. So, where's it gone? Here we are. We have a beautiful wild brown. Markings again. Fantastic. Let's get it back. And like I just said, we've come to the section of the river. We fished it for about, I'd say about 40 minutes, heavily tree lined, and pretty much nearly every cast we're bumping into small trout par. So yeah, fantastic. And just look at it, a beautiful section of water, a haven for these fish, I must say. So there we are, guys. My other trout. We've been doing this all day now. What a fantastic few hours it's been. Constant action on this beautiful beat. Oh. There we are. Yeah, that's a bit better. Here we are, fantastic. Beautiful. What a lovely spot as well. Only about a foot deep, but presenting magical fish like this. Let's get it back. Lovely. Fantastic condition. Let's get it back. Lovely. A lovely spot there as well, nice and dark. Working the lure, the Rapala CD35, almost working the drift effortlessly, and just bringing the lure back to my feet, and the fish are following it. So that's it, guys. What a great day we've had. Several hours fishing this beautiful river. A lot of fish caught. One good fish, around about 12, possibly 13 inch, and a lot more smaller. But for me, catching them small fish is always a good sign that there's a healthy river here. So like I said earlier, the club, £65 to join, a full member. Go see Alex Young, he's set in the heart of Abergwili, and he issue a permit. So that's it, guys. A great day. I hope you come down here, give this a fish, and I'm pretty sure you will catch a brown trout.
Discover fishing in Wales.